What's going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, coming to you from the garage once again, and today I'm going to be walking you through a nice and simple and straightforward 20-minute kettlebell and bodyweight workout. All you're gonna need for this is a couple kettlebells and your body weight, and you will be good to go, and it is guaranteed to take you in no more than 20 minutes. But before we get into it, let's head to the whiteboard and talk about it. All right, so here's what we've got on the agenda for today. We're doing an EMOM 20. So real quick, if you don't know what an EMOM is, it stands for every minute on the minute, and then the number after that is just how long you're doing it. So again, this is a 20-minute one. Like I said, guaranteed to take you no more than 20 minutes. So the way this is set up, these 4 stations or 4 exercises are separate minutes. So the way it's going to work is we're going to start off with 20 kettlebell swings in that first minute. You're going to rest the remainder of that minute. So let's just say that takes us 40 seconds. We'll have 20 seconds to rest. Then the second minute is going to start. We're going to do our second exercise. Let's say that takes us 30 seconds. We're going to have 30 seconds to rest before we then go into our third exercise, and so on and so forth. We have 4 exercises, so we're going to be doing this whole thing 5 times. Now the beauty of this is you can make this workout as long as you want. You can make it shorter if you need to. So 16 minutes, 12 minutes, 8 minutes if you really needed to. If you wanted to make it longer, you make it 24 minutes, 28 minutes, and so on and so forth. So no matter what time domain you have available for you for this day, you can make this workout as long or as short as you need. So let's get into the actual exercise that we have going on for our EMOM today. We are starting off in that first minute with 20 kettlebell swings. This is just standard 2-handed swings up to chest height. Our second minute is going to be 20 leg lifts with the heels to heaven. I will show you what that's going to look like. You will have modifications for this if you need to as well. Our third minute is going to be 5 snatches on each arm, so you are getting both sides done in that minute, so it's going to be 10 total snatches. We're then going into a max set of pull-ups or chin-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar, I will show you what you can substitute in for this exercise instead. Now, you'll see I have max instead of an actual number. When I do pull-ups or push-ups in workouts, I like to switch up the variation that I'm doing. Pull-ups, chin-ups, wide grip, narrow grip, or close grip push-ups, wide grip push-ups, whatever it is. So I just like to put max so I don't have a set number that I need to hit. I kind of just do as many as I can with whatever variation I feel like doing for that set. All right, so that's it for our explanation. Let's get into it. All right, 5th and final set coming up, which I'm gonna be taking you through with me so I can talk a little bit about each exercise and things I'm looking for in each one of them. Starting with our 20 kettlebell swings. Last set here at 80 pounds or 36 kilos for my non-Americans. The main things I'm looking for here, squeezing my butt aggressively, but also making sure my head is going towards the ceiling and I'm getting tall and I'm not leaning back when doing my kettlebell swings, like this. Whew. All right. Man, 20 swings burns no matter what. All right, leg lifts with the heels to heaven. Our lower body is going to be lifting up and then kicking towards the ceiling. You're going to see how holding on to my kettlebell for just a little bit of anchoring. Now, there's a couple things with this one. First off, if you can't do 20 reps in a minute, because that's going to be too hard for you, then that's fine. Pick a number you can do, whether that's 10, 12, 15, whatever it is. The other thing you can do is, if kicking your legs up to the ceiling is too hard, like I'm doing right now, you can just do regular leg lifts where you don't kick your feet up to the ceiling. So you have those few different options here. Again, 20 reps here. Adjust if you need to. 2 more. Whew. I love those. All right, last set of snatches here at 70 pounds or 32 kilos for my non-Americans. Now, there's 2 different ways you can go about these. You can either swing your snatches, so swinging between the legs every time, or you can do a dead snatch where it starts on the ground, up, and then you're back down to the ground each and every rep. Either one is fine, but if you are someone who struggles with constantly bashing your wrists in your snatches, I suggest doing dead snatches. They're gonna make things just a little bit simpler, okay? So you have those 2 options. I'm gonna be swinging mine. Here we go, 5 on each side. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, Whew. All right, those felt smooth. All right, so now we are into our pull-ups. There's a few different ways you can go about these. If you cannot do pull-ups because you don't have a pull-up bar, you're gonna do very slow, bent over, single arm row. So you're gonna row up, nice and slow for about 3 seconds on the way down, anywhere from 5 to 8 reps on each arm, depending on how heavy you can go. If you do have access to a pull-up bar, but you struggle to do pull-ups, one, you can do banded pull-ups or banded chin-ups. You can also do jump and hold. So jump up, hold for a second or two, and then drop down. You can do reps like that. You can also do negatives where you jump up and come down nice and slow. Or again, of course, you can do regular chin-ups, regular pull-ups. Whatever's going to make this difficult for you, make sure you got a lot of tension on your upper body, right? Here we go, max pull-ups, shooting for 10 on this last set. Whew. 2 extra for good luck. All right, guys, that is a wrap, and that's all I got for you today. Like I said, short and sweet. You don't need a ton of space, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you don't need a ton of time to get in super effective full body strength workouts. If you do like these type of workouts and you want to do more of them in a more structured way, go ahead and click the link in my description below, and you can save 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do them at home. If you like this type of content, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you sticking around, and I'll see you next time.